Hello ladies, Sharon's here. I am so glad you joined me today. Today is our number 5, the last day of our stay at home series. And I want you to know I'm glad you guys have been really enjoying this. I've gotten tons of messages about this and that you're loving it. Well, today being the last day, this is another thing that you can do is to shop your stash. This isn't even anything new, but it gives you time to go through things and say, oh my gosh, do I really need another palette? Oh my gosh, I've got all those colors right here in this palette. I forgot all about that. Oh my goodness, can you believe I have a Lorac palette back from when with all of these hundreds of colors in it, and I'm going out and I'm buying something else from Charlotte Tilbury when I already have it over here. Do you see what I'm talking about? Okay, my ladies, this is what we're going to cover in today's video. For all of you that are new to my channel today, welcome, welcome, welcome. Girlfriends, I implore you to skip on down to the subscribe button. Click that button. You'll be a member of my tribe. We'll just be lifelong friends. And then don't forget to hit the little bell to be notifying you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week. Okay, my ladies. So here we go. I really put together everything that I've been using. And it's so minimal, actually, because while you're staying at home, you don't need to be all completely decked out, if you know what I mean. So I have just played with everything, and of course, purged. Because, you know, we always have more than we need. As a matter of fact, I have a box together to take over again to the Ladies Center when all this kind of dies down. Because I am just going to cut my stash just completely. I'm not going to buy so much stuff because, you know, I get home or I go to the mailbox and I pull out a brand new palette or something on the market because, you know, if it's new, I gotta have it, right? I know you're guilty of the same thing, my ladies. We all are. But the problem with that is we all have those same colors. No one's coming up with anything really super magnificent, if you know what I mean. We might find one or two little colors in a Charlotte Tilbury, you know, case that we haven't seen before. We might find something from Natasha Denona that we don't have before, like a beautiful kind of shiny green. We may, you know, have something in Natasha Denona that is very neutral that we haven't had, and this happens to be the Camel palette. Now, I love this. Okay, yes, girlfriends, I have tons of neutral colored palettes because that's what works for my blonde hair and my, you know, fair to medium skin. And my eyes are blue, so this is, I'm just popping with this, okay? But I have things like my Charlotte Tilbury cream colors right here that I dearly love. In fact, I have every color of the cream shadow she makes. And I'm not bragging, I'm just saying I can use all of those colors and mix them together. They are that good. And this particular color here is, and I've shown you so many of these before, is Bette. And I mean, isn't that yummy? Oh, and the sheen to it. Girlfriend, let me tell you, I do use these in so many different ways. Let's talk about Bette for a minute. I can take Bette and just put it on my eyelid. That's it. I just so happen to have my contour, Charlotte Tilbury contour sitting out here. Well, I dip my brush into that contour and I just take this brush and I just put it right up here in the contour area, okay? Because that'll just make your eyes pop. And look, all it is my bronzer. And as a matter of fact, I have the bronzer on my eyelids today with another, you know, color as well. So this is easy peasy. It's something that you're going to look magnificent in. It's not too heavy. It makes your eyes just pop. And you've got it in your bloody drawer. How easy is that? That's a good way to save money, girls, let me tell you. All right? Now, like I said, I have all colors of these. I can use this on my contour line, and then the Bette, and then I'm going to take the Star Gold. This is a beautiful color, just to show you. Look at that rose gold color. And then I just wipe that on my eyelid, and I'm good to go. That's all we got to do. We can just walk out of the house with just 2 swipes, and boom. Now I use a little brush to dip in when I'm doing, my contour line, obviously. And, I just, kind of spread it even, bring it up just like you would any other day. And then you take another brush and you put that color on your eyelids, and girlfriend, you are good to go. And I just pat, and just smooth the lines out. That's all I have to do as far as the eyes are concerned, besides mascara. So just think about that. Think about what you have and how you can keep using them. I know a lot of us have been shopping our stash like crazy while we've been staying at home and going through stuff and purging stuff. And there's just so many ways we can mix and match things. I noticed that you all know that I am known for this, as well as Melissa55. We are Tarteist Pro freaks. When this came out, I guess she and I must have been the only ones that just nearly went mad and bit ourselves over this. But we are very light, light colored hair, and our complexion, I'm sorry if that's making it too bright for you guys, but do you see the bloody colors in this? And I've had this forever, and look, I have not reached pan yet. What does that tell you? And I mean, it's over and over and over. These are magnificent colors. I've had this Tarteist Pro for some time. I used to love it every single day of my life. I mean, you can mix and match, and there's 5 million colors in here. It's fantastic. Love, 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 love it. Still got, shadows in it. I'm still going to be using it. And it's funny because I was using so much Charlotte Tilbury, and then I said, oh, wait a minute, where's my Tarteist Pro? It's got just the colors I need for this particular look I was playing with. Sure enough, there it was. Hello, girlfriends. And on top of that, black and gold, energy colors. It's beautiful, beautiful. All right. A lot of people say, well, Sharon, have you been able to ever wear any of the naked palettes? I do, and I have before. I was never really uber crazy about the naked palettes. I just wasn't. I definitely did not like the heat. There was a couple of others that I wasn't too crazy about, but I did like the SMOKY. This was probably my favorite one, and Bing Blonde said, ooh, Sharon, how could you be so crazy about that? Because you're so really blonde, you're white blonde. And let me show you something. As long as I've had this, look at this, I have not reached pan. You would think I would. Well, maybe I take that back. I'm getting close on the black and this other brown over here. I'm getting pretty close. But I love a smoky look on a blonde. You just have to be careful how you do it and not to overdo it. But this also has all the colors to make a neutral here. Look at these 3. I mean, there's your transition color in the middle. Here's your lid color. And then bingo, bango, there you go. That's the final color, crease color. So this is what I'm going to keep hanging on to as long as I can, obviously, because I haven't hit pan on it. And I can get some great looks when I'm in that mood for a smoky look. Because, yes, it just looks smashing. Smashing. So, yeah, I guess we could say smashing. One of my favorite palettes that I have loved to play with over the holidays. Well, the stay-at-home. Heck, it's like a holiday for me, okay? I work all the time. But this is the Starry Eyes Hypnotize by Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I've shown this in one of my videos before, so we're not going to go through all that. But I'm just going to show you the most fantastic colors in here. And you talk about colors coming up for summer. Hello. There's quite a few right down here on the end that I'm going to be using throughout the summer. And there's some down here that I can use the summer at night. So I've already got what I need right here. Isn't it amazing? You don't even realize what you got, girlfriends. Now, everybody's probably going to ask, well, Sharon, what do you have on your eyes today? Well, it's going to kind of blow you away. Okay, the first thing that I have on my eyes is my bronzer, right up here. That is my transition line, was with the bronzer. All right, then for the base of my eyes first, before I did that, I used the diffusion finishing powder right here. It left beautiful base, beautiful. Then when I went into my crease line, I skipped over here and I took this particular bronzer and made 2 swipes on top of each other. It was perfect. And then with that, I put this on my eyelid. Do you see what I'm saying? All right. Then, believe it or not, I went over to this palette. Yes, I did. And I used this color right here, this darker color, just right at the corner. All right? Just right at the corner. And see, you have all these different colors in here. I love this one, the Warrior by JUVIA'S. I've shown you guys this several times. But I'm showing you things that you have in your stash already that you don't really need to go out and purchase more stuff. Of course, you know, I'm sure Sephora and Ulta and, you know, every name brand in Nordstrom's will have a heart attack. But, I mean, come on. We've got really what we need to get the great looks. But because we're YouTubers, of course, we want to show all the new and all the great looks. But sometimes you've got to be a little smart. With this happening to us, this pandemic, so many people out of work, some may go back to work next month, some may not go to work, some may go to work in a couple of weeks in different states. It depends. But the thing about it is, it's playing catch up then. Do you see what I'm saying? Financially, you're going to have to play catch up. So with that saying, you don't want to spend an exorbitant amount on something that you don't have, you know, to spend it on. So I implore you guys, don't go buck wild on makeup and new stuff coming out, except for what you could pick up at the, you know, Sephora sale. That was great. And you picked up a few things that, you know, you could use all year. But be careful with that. Okay. Because, it's over now, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's talk about Real Reasonable palettes. I was sent this palette from Wander Beauty, and this is Wanderess Rush. I am dying to tear into this puppy. Hang on, it's got a plastic cover on it. Let me take that off so it doesn't shine in your eyes. All right. They have got some beautiful, beautiful neutral colors. Now, this is a great palette. This you can use all the time, every day if you want it. I mean, you have got a base color here. You have got a transition color here. You've got a corner color here. You've got these for eyelids if you want to switch around. These are heaven. These are going to look fantastic. Beautiful. And it was so inexpensive. It's pathetic how inexpensive it is. And the quality, oh my gosh. Wander Beauty has fabulous, fabulous quality. That and I like our Alter Ego too. I'm real surprised. Those are inexpensive palettes. And I mean, they last forever and they stick. They've got very intense pigmented colors. Love it. Just love them. All right, one of my very, very favorites, and I had to get this, but I got this a little while back, kind of about the time the pandemic started, I think it was, or a little bit before that even. And, you know, that is my Viseart, and it's the Paris Edit. Now, I love this little palette because I'm blonde. I'm a cool color, so this was right down my alley. Well, wait, let me take the cover off this so you can see good. All right, this is right down my alley. I have enjoyed the skunk out of this little thing. Now, these aren't as high as the other Visearts. They're a little pricey, but not very pricey. Well, I guess it would depend, really. But I love the colors, needless to say. These are fantastic colors for spring and summer. I'm going to wear each and every one of them, let me tell you. And I'll be playing with that palette too, so we'll see the different looks I get out of it. All right, the next things that I want to talk about that are absolutely reasonably priced and gorgeous are, you know, Makeup Geek's new colors that she has put out. And when I say new colors, you know, she had the whole series of different, you know, colors, hot and cold and matching colors and so forth and so on. So I put together several palettes that I've shown you before that are easy peasy. Now you talk about a beautiful natural look. The base of the eye, okay, here's a transition color right there. Any of these on the bottom, you know, could be the corner lid for you, you know. So, I mean, those are fantastic. Her new line is to die for. But see, I like Makeup Geek shadows. I always have. I've got a ton of her shadows. And I'm sure you guys too, we all, you know, have the cases they sit in. And excuse me, I'm having brain farts today, so work with me on this. And then here's another one that was put together that I absolutely love. It's so pretty. I got all the colors in there. And I mean, I can keep going down the line. Because I like the smaller quads of hers. And then when I find extra colors that I want and that'll give a punch here and there, especially at night, then, you know, I put those in my magnetic cases. So, my ladies, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I have been so busy doing purging and cleaning. You know, I'm a Virgo, so you know how that is. We're anal to a fault. There isn't a nook or cranny that wasn't cleaned. I was on my hands and knees getting stuff and this and that. I mean, I'm a cuckoo crazy, but that's what I like. I like everything clean, smelling clean, looking clean, vibrant. You know, this type of thing. So when I said, you know, we're not going to overdo the makeup while we're home cleaning. We're going to make it light. We're just going to put something on your lid, something in the transition line, tad bit of mascara, just a tad bit of blush or contour, throw on a little lip gloss, and boom, that's it. That's all you need. And that's what it's been almost every day. And these palettes that I just showed you are exactly what I've been using to get that relaxed look. Don't get me wrong. You know, as you can see, I've got full-on makeup today with some of this. But if you want to lighten up your load and just be casual, not have to go to all the trouble of putting on all the makeup and mascara and this, that, and the other, then by all means, shop your stash, my ladies, okay? I want to thank you so much for joining me and this stay-at-home series. I'm wishing each and every one of you well. I hope you're still kind of staying in a little bit. I hope you're distancing, being safe. I know everybody's starting to panic now because we're going to open up a little bit. Texas has opened up their restaurants now to, as long as they're just 25%, you know, occupied, which isn't much, so some of the restaurants are not even bothering yet. But towards May the 18th, most of the businesses will reopen. We'll have nails and hair and everything reopening. Thank you, Jesus. I say thank you. I'm a little scared and a little worried about it because it might be a little too soon. We'll see. But keep practicing being safe. Wear your mask. I know down here we have to wear a mask in and out of everywhere. And so I just have several, you know, in my purse. So use your mask. Be careful. Don't get out if you don't have to. I know it's boring sometimes. You just get the screaming memes. Take a walk around the block. You know, that's what I've been doing. I've been walking as long as I'm not near anyone else, the distancing. And I wait for a particular time of day to do that, okay? So, be safe. Know that I love you. And I will see you again with the next video. Have a fantastic weekend. And to all my new subbies that have joined me, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Girlfriend, you so sweet and precious. I love you, love you. And to each and every one of you, I want you to stay sassy. confident, and give me a big thumbs up on my video.